Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Bloodstained Ritual of the Night on the Series JG. We've actually did quite a bit of off-screening because, like an hour or two, actually it was more than 90 minutes because I watched an entire riff tracks. The riff tracks did a re-riff of Merlin's Magical Mystery Shop. But what I did basically is grinded for the ingredients I thought we needed and leveled up a couple of shards. Now, like, really the only passives I have left that aren't rank 7 are a couple of things where I just never got the weapons that I needed to level them up for dagger, kick, and katana. And since I don't really use those weapons anyway, I'm, like, kind of okay with it, but it is a little annoying. It's the kind of thing where I could sit down and research, well, how do you get these weapons and get them? But I didn't quite feel like it. I got everything else, though. I even have high jump has been leveled up, invert has been leveled up so that you have a certain invincibility period while you're inverting and blah blah blah. But the main thing I did is I got all the shards from all the regular enemies. There's a handful of regular enemies that had never dropped a shard for us. I've got them all. And the two enemies that I didn't have shards for yet that I could even think of off the top of my head, there might have been another one, but we hadn't got one for the 8-bit Overlord boss, because he didn't drop one. He just drops a regular old attack shard, so that's fine. I don't feel the need to get 9 of those, but we've got one. And the giant boar just drops the boar familiar shard, which we already had, so... the only shards that are left are shards from bosses we haven't fought yet, which include some optional bosses. Who is that? Oh, that is a Doppelganger. So what we're going to do is finish some of our food and other quests.
It's good to see you.
Oh, I thought he was going to tell us we have to stop Dominique.
You have to stop Dominique.
Okay, that's when he tells us when we're leaving. So what we're going to do now is finish some of these food libraries quests. And then we're going to go fight optional bosses to get the full monster compendium. And I believe they'll have 100% chance of dropping their crystal, which means that we'll get... Although you can refight them. But yeah, we'll get all the crystals.
Did you bring it?
Just bring it to me. Food that falls apart. I think this was simmered Fornius.
That's it. Oh, it's...
You're welcome.
And she gives us Dane's Leaf,
Is
which I
there
think I
anything
already
else?
had some of those, but...
I'll help you figure...
Now she wants a beef hot pot. She says you dip the meat and vegetables in something before eating them.
I suppose...
And that is actually the sukiyaki that she wants. She's got some pretty exotic taste for a woman, like a peasant woman in medieval England. But she wants sukiyaki.
You're welcome.
We got 8-bit Nightmare, which I got a bunch of now because I couldn't get that 8-bit monster boss to drop its crystal, so I had to beat it like 10 times, and I kept getting 8-bit whatever. Something life-changing. Unforgettable meal made with a choice ingredient. And it gives us the recycle hat. This is going to be exquisite steak.
What was your name again, miss?
Apparently I'm your waiter.
Miriam.
Oh, thank you, Miriam. You've gone through so much trouble just for me.
Damn right she is.
Oh, nonsense. You've made me a better cook.
Well, you've made Johannes a better cook.
When you need help, look to others the way I did. Someone as kind as you will come along. You deserve that.
But not as hot as you with those sweet tats.
Well, that's nice of you to say.
However, I murdered my best friend Gable, so I am feeling a little guilty.
It's true. You'll see. Here's a little kindness for you right now.
Thank you, Susie.
Oh, you're welcome.
But don't call me Susie.
I hope you don't mind if I tuck myself in.
I do mind. You stay awake. You stay awake now.
Of course. Good night.
And she does. Recycle that. And she conks out. I'm glad they voice acted that. So the recycle hat, although we're not using this It's actually pretty good because it means you get infinite ammo. So if you're using a gun build, this is pretty damn sweet. But we're going to wear the Ancient Tiara for right now, which is actually what we need to hand over for... wow, I did not realize quite how fancified that was going to look. Oh, she wears it off to the side, the stupid mask. Traveler's hat... Yeah, we'll have her wear a fancy pants tiara so she looks like some kind of queen. Rather than a Dark Lord, you would have a queen! Actually, I think I can build a fancy pants mask that's even better than this.
Transmuting this time?
Over the rainbow, I need more cashmere. I need an imbued skull, which I have not come across yet. Would get me the bestest ever armor. I'm pretty happy with what I'm wearing. I guess coronation gown would be better for my stats overall. And I can build that. So maybe I should. Breathtaking dress, fit for no less than a queen. These things that are supposedly better are going to give you better attack and strength, but that's it. Like the actual best overall stats seem to be coming from the coronation gown. So I might regret this if I need cashmere later, so let's hold off. Ancient tiara. I feel like the Pleiades is the best armor or helmet in the game. Is there anything that's going to give me better stats than this? Cute Beast Parade. They're just... I think this is actually the best one of these. And hold on, have I got the fancy pants? I think I've got Alchemic Bounty. Yep. So I might get some bonus of these. Might as well try. But this would appear to be the best helmet in the game.
I'll go with this.
And I got just the one.
All done.
Coronation gown.
I'll go with this.
Create and equip. I don't think that's messing up my chances of getting a freebie. And it's not, because I got bonus there. Imperial armor would take my stats way down. Bears nary a scratch. It's only a flesh wound. Unicorn rings. Flame rings. There don't seem to be a bunch of different fancy pants rings. Over the rainbow, I need cashmere for that. Which, the only cashmere I've ever found in the game so far has been in a treasure chest. There is a better Hell's Knells. See, I still am not seeing the some of this stuff I need. Durandal. Okay. There is a better greatsword. What do you... I'm occasionally just getting like the very beginning of a... it's weird. I'm getting just the very, very beginning of... Thunder God's Axe. Shardbinder's Sword. Okay. Imbued Fang. I don't know where to find those. This is too bad. I'd love to have this. This would be like probably the ultimate weapon for me because I like the greatsword and this would be the strongest greatsword in the game. Dias Irae. I think I know how to get, but Imbued Fangs I don't. I'm sure it's just a rare drop from some monster. I mean, I could get one of these.
I'll go with this.
What the hell? Let me find it. That would be not the...
I like it.
I mean, I think you guys would have the patience. If it meant getting the best possible Whoppet, I'm sure you guys would be okay with me getting an Imbued Fang on screen. I wasn't thinking we'd do that, but... Imbued... Feather imbued... Oh, well, never mind. It's not showing up. Was it called Imbued Fang or something else? Imbrued Fang. Okay, I don't know why it's called Imbrued. But Imbrued Bone, Imbrued Skull, Imbrued Fang... Oh. It is dropped by one of the bosses that we haven't fought yet. One of these super bosses, the optional bosses. So apparently I'd have to beat it several times to get this weapon.
Stop Dominique.
And it's one of those things. It's like, oh, here's the best weapon in the game. For you to actually get it means you already don't need it. Well, let me see who drops Cashmere then. Maybe I can get the ultimate scarf. Dropped by Giant Boer. Okay, well, super low drop rate because I remember getting one Cashmere in a treasure chest, and I fought enough Giant Boers to finally get them to drop their damn crystal. Alright, whatever. So we're not going to bother with the ultimate sword or the ultimate scarf. At least not now. Maybe I'll have like one more manic session of off-screening just for that. But it's probably never going to affect you guys. We've got the best dress, which doesn't really affect your appearance in this game. We've got the best helmet. We have completed food quest.
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monster.
Millionaire's Bane, Revenant, and IGA are the 3 super bosses. There is actually a 4th super boss. And when I say super bosses, I'm not expecting any of these to be unwinnable when I'm willing to take food items, for example. But
I finished the harvest.
these are the optional bosses.
Here are the plants.
And we got a potato
Can
seed.
you plant this?
Sure.
Yes, I will, my lady. Now that you're dressed as a, like, literally dressed as a queen with a fancy pants crown and queen dress.
How are you, Miriam?
Getting by. Ancient tiara, and to my mild surprise, this is it for her. This is the last one. We did these way better than we did.
The dead will be remembered.
We did these way more efficiently than the food ones, apparently. Solomon's Ring. Which might be the best ring. Solomon's Ring increases how often enemies yield shards, which, if I was to go grinding for more like, yeah, we've gotten that now at the point where I no longer care. But it would have been a really good ring if I'd been able to get it way earlier in the game. Improves sliding ability. Reduces magic depletion. Eliminates vulnerability when using shards. Whatever, I'm not that worried about these. I mean, for fighting enemies, I guess we should have stuff that increases stats. Eliminates vulnerability when using shards. I don't even understand what that means. I guess while you're using magic, you can't be hurt. That would actually be a pretty big deal. Reduces magic depletion. Yeah, so this would be really good if you wanted to use magic a lot. Oh, but we can only wear one necklace at a time. I guess that makes sense. Let's be invulnerable while using shards and then bust out some kind of ring. Like, risk ring. No. Gambler's ring. Cut purse ring. Backstep ability. Didn't we get a gold power ring? Where did that go? Oh, that's one of the ones we... Maybe that's a different quest. Increases your attack power in proportion to the number of enemies you have slain. Oh, actually doubling up that. If that is allowed. Yeah, that'll make us pretty monstrous. We'll do some pretty serious freaking damage with that. Alright. Well, so let's go, I guess I already got the reward for killing a fiend demon guys. So let's go find some of these hidden bosses that there are to be found. I know that we had a door that we couldn't open in the Hall of Termination. Head there, see what's going on. Go pay him a visit, see how he's doing. Get the actual counter open here. Just for the hell of it, we'll throw down a save. Because we're going to try to take care of as many of these optional bosses as we can before advancing the story. Although, actually, I should probably just deal with the second last boss so we can clear out those handful of things we couldn't do in the Oriental Sorcery Lab, but whatever. So we go straight across here. We will come across a door. We will use the key. Who's in here? Millionaire's room. Oh, he's got a lady friend. Oh, I got an imbued fang from him. He's got some weird techniques. I was knocking treasures out of him. He doesn't seem to care about this. Well, we beat it anyway. Apparently we can beat it some more for more of its drop. Jackpot. Use the slot machine to determine the nature of your attack. You just gonna hang around in the background now, lady? Okay. How many of that item did I get, though? I want to know. The, Imbrued Fang, 1. I need 3 of them for this Wappa that I want. So I'd have to beat this thing at least 3 more times. And it doesn't seem like it's guaranteed to drop its stuff each time anyway. At one point it dropped it just because... Because I have the pickpocket ability. I think I just stole one. I wonder if I should be using the pickpocket charge to increase the chances of trying to heal. I'm actually being very sloppy here. Actually, what's at stake is one we haven't even gotten the boost from before. We got another Imbrued Fang out of it, and another Jackpot out of it. Oh, I think I had a... Yeah, I've got Accelerator instead of healing. That's part of what I was doing there. I was trying to heal up during the fight and not doing it right. Yeah, that last one always gets you. Can I please clear this guy? I was trying to move out of the way. She just hops around and does whatever the hell she's doing. Did I just win? I didn't get a shard that time. And I don't think I got an imbued thingamajigger. Let's check to see if we got an imbued thingamajigger. Imbrued Fang, no. So you're not guaranteed to get one from him each time. Alright, ladies. Let's get out of the way here. This is not going to go well for you if you just keep bothering me. I'm really powerful nowadays. Well, that's 2 Imbrued Fangs. And I like the idea of getting that. Like, I didn't plan it out. I was like, oh, the first of the 3, like, was actually, I think, a total of 4, isn't it? the first of the optional bosses I got is the one that's going to give us the fancy pants fang that we need. So I was like, well, I might as well just... Now I want to get that that last cool Wappa that I don't have, that I really wanted. There's lots of cool Wappets we don't have, but I just want to be ready as soon as it becomes vulnerable again. Nothing that time. It's a weird boss battle. We beat his little lady friend as soon as she came out of the portal. Once again, you're not guaranteed that drop. Maybe I want to do... yeah, I want luck. And for equipment, let's go back to these plunderers rings. We'll get the silver rings going once we are fighting a... Once we're fighting a super boss we haven't already beaten several times, we'll switch back to that. Well, we got the fang we need, actually. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't even care anymore. We got the fang just from... robbing it, so I didn't even bother to finish the fight. That was actually pretty sweet. Alright. That should allow us to make the best greatsword in the game, which we will couple now with what, as far as I'm concerned, it's my personal opinion from the stats, looks like the best armor and the best helmet in the game. We do not have the best scarf in the game. Oh well. I don't know if your stats in... oh. I'm wondering now, are your stats, when you play the 8-bit mode, do you choose a save slot and play with stats based on your in-game regular lady stats? Probably not. Gold power ring.
Good work. Here's your reward.
Alright, so what does the gold power ring do? I would imagine it's like the... proportionate to your wealth. Oh. Okay, it might not be as good as the silver power ring for us in that case, because I haven't been accumulating that much gold.
Are you eating properly? So, what'll it be? To stop.
I need to get my alchemic bounty going before we do any alchemy, just in the hopes that it will result in awesomeness.
So, what'll it be?
Hell's Knells. It's called the Eternal Blue, right? Yeah. Oh, it only took one improvement? Why did I think it took 3? I was looking at the wrong recipe. Oh well, oopsie.
I'll go with this.
We only got the one. I was kind of hoping we get some bonus ones. But, I'll take it. Let's go back to the silver rings. 542 attack power. What does that really mean? I don't know. I don't think we'll be one-hitting the final boss, but we're pretty damn powerful at this point. Alright, so I don't quite remember where all the hidden bosses are at, but I know one of them was kind of in the... area, kind of like the border area between the Hidden Garden and the Secret Underground Zone. And I'm almost positive we have all the keys to get to these hidden boss rooms. And if we don't, I'll have to sort that out off screen. Yeah. I think if we just go dead left, straight on left from here, we should find a hidden boss room. Oh, I have healing, not accelerate, but that'll be alright. Well, I'm one-hitting these enemies. That proves I'm all-powerful. Of course, the my sword is able to... My sword familiar is able to one-hit these enemies, so... Here we Warhorse's room. The Lord of Ass. That is not a thing I made up, guys. Oh, he's he's don't want to get hit by that whip, I would imagine. Well, I might have been a little too powerful for that guy. But I got an improved skull, which is part of another recipe that I need. Ruinous Rude. Hold on one second. How many of those skulls do I need? That might have been one of the things that were missing before I can beat him again while I'm here. 'Cause that really didn't take that long. Not getting the item that I wanted that time, but I figure if I get a couple of those skulls, I might be able to make some new cool gear. Oh no, it's cashmere I need for the scarf, so never mind, forget it. I'll leave this poor guy alone. Now somehow I want to say that another one of these missing Delios was in the Hall of Termination, but is there more space in the Hall of Termination we didn't explore? I mean, it's basically we need to go finding what looks like a door that we had not previously been able to open, and there's probably a boss room there. I feel like the Hall of Termination, for some reason, had 2. Or it's a matter of returning to... Oh, it might be that you return to the boss room that used to have Gable in it, and now there's somebody else hanging out there. Because it's marked on the map. Like something is going to happen when you go there. So let's go there. Oriental Sorcery Lab. I don't know why it doesn't have borders on the edge of its map. It is time to call it a video, though. Maybe we'll just confirm that there is a boss in there, and then we will fight it in the next video. Or we could let this one go slightly long because none of these... I mean, these optional bosses are not harder than the main story endgame bosses so far. And I've gone out of my way to get really high-end equipment. So, I mean, I'm sure on the harder difficulty level, you could really need to, like, master their patterns and take no hits. But I wasn't taking a lot of hits against that guy anyway. Revenant, who appeared to be some kind of zombified Belmont. So let's just fight whoever this is, because I think we actually do have an enemy here. It's certainly loading it.
As long as I am called for, I will keep resurrecting.
I think this guy's a reference to the program of the game. Ow. I'm not bothering with poisoning him, but maybe I should be. But this guy, I think, is a DLC boss, and let's try to get him poisoned. He doesn't seem to give a crap about our poison. No, he resists it. A lot of these bosses, it seems like it's a good idea to just tank it, rather than getting too fancy with your evasions. Acceptable. Take a DS. Well, he's fighting us in English. I suppose we can use a little food against Super Boss. Couple plates of fried fish while he watches us. He's Japanese, he understands. Apparently, I probably didn't need to, actually. Oh, he turned all crystally. And he dropped a shard. Insatiable. Shatter glass on the ground to create a pool of magic. Sounds sexy. Now I feel the need to check. Did we get Revenant and Millionaire's Bane? We had not found. And now we've got IGA, and we are missing 127. Bale and Dominique do not drop shards, and oops, I probably shouldn't have even showed you that. Yeah, we've got shards from every shard in the game now, unless 127 drops a shard, and I don't know if he does or not, because he is the last hidden boss. So what I'm going to do here is call it a video, and when we come back next time, we will collect our rewards for beating those murderous dead, and that's gonna be it as far as things we can do without advancing the story, because the last movement tech, which lets you warp through walls for over a short distance, is going to be required before we can rescue that idiot for the last time who keeps... You give him a waystone and he thinks about the wrong place and doesn't get home. We got to rescue him one more time, and we need that tech to do it, and that'll... Between that and, killing those murderous dead, we will have finished all of the little side quests in the game and be ready to just wrap this game up. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys next time. And we will also try next time... Actually, what we'll do next time is I'll try to see... I think I can beat the final... I think I can beat boss enemy 127 there before we do that. So that's what we'll try to do next, even though I think that's the toughest enemy in the game. And then we'll continue the story. See you then.